We were in Atlantic City or somewhere when they inked the deal and paid the money to buy the time on TBS. And that was the day the lightning bolt really took off. The ride took off, I mean, instantly that day. I was 6'2", 240, and in good shape, but I wasn't like all puffed up like Superman, but I wasn't a little guy like the Rock and Roll Express either. I was somebody that I could wrestle and have a believable match with a 275-pounder or a 300-pounder, but I could also work with somebody that was 210 pounds. The rest of the story is Dusty had this vision of me getting on a jet and making it to Atlanta and being at the Omni live on screen before that was over with. And we didn't do our homework real good on our time to figure out how long it was going to take me to get from building to the airport there, then from the airport to the building. That's why we went on early. We were the semi-main event. Telly and I were working one time early on, I think before we ever even really got into the hot angle, and he had me hooked, told Baby Doll to hit me. And she hit me, and I came out of that thing, and I looked at him, and I said, that is never going to happen again. Like literally just a little bit before they said, okay, we did, oh, by the way, you kissed Baby Doll. And I'm going, well, wait a minute.
This is Dusty telling?
Yeah. They were going to take Baby Doll and put her with Buddy. Because Tully got tired of it, and he wanted out of it. I always knew that Buddy was going to be Buddy's own worst enemy, that his lack of tact at the right time, he didn't know how to be politically correct. It wasn't in his DNA. Dusty, put himself in situations where, people would argue that, oh, well, he did that. He's got the pencil. He's going to put himself where he wants. But he produced. Yeah, he never went. I've never seen Dusty go to the ring and give anything less than 100%. All of a sudden I look, and Ole's running at me, said, press slam. I'm going, oh, dear God. Ole's 275 pounds, and I'm pretty stout, but I don't know about this. And the next thing I knew, man, he shot up. He was boom and bam. And then I said, he can go if he wants to go. Babyface has got to be able to frustrate a heel of that magnitude to the point where he loses it and grabs the hair or takes the cheap shot when the referee steps through and whatnot. And Nikita was just green as grass. I mean, he was, and stiff, oh, goodness gracious. The little girls from 6 years old to 15 years old coming out of their minds over Ricky and Robert. I mean, they would just lose their minds. So when we were appealing to, 18 to 35-year-olds strong, but we didn't have that little kid piece of it in the little, like the preteens and early teenagers. We didn't have that piece of the puzzle covered. And boy, when we brought that around, we started with a simulcast. They start with a WrestleMania and pay-per-view. We were always like one step behind. Everything that would be 180 degrees out of the cartoon that was going on as in our competition, that hard-hitting thing. And we were we were doing that in the ring every night, the angles on TV. There wasn't ever anything ha-ha-ish about, what we did. We always said pride in our product. That was kind of our thing to live by. We left it all in the ring every night. We go out there and just killed it to convince people that we had the hardest hitting, most real competitive, thing going on that you could spend your money on, and it was insane.